Hey friends, happy halfway to Halloween. Welcome to Spellbound Homestead. My name is Taylor. This is where Laura Ingalls meets Morticia Adams, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today in this video, we're going to be chatting about Halloween and the halfway to Halloween mark. My friend Lauren over at Happy Haunts Library tagged me in this video where we're just going to be chatting about all things Halloween. She has some questions that we will be talking about and answering together, and I would love it if you would take the time to maybe answer a couple of them down in the comments below, whether it's one, two, or all of them. I would love to chat with you and see what your answers are. The question that was asked is, are you a fan of haunted houses? No. I love the idea of haunted houses. I think they could be fun, but 3 kids and a weak bladder later, it's just not it for me. I do not feel like I need to go to a haunted house and fear that I will pee all over myself when I get scared, for being totally honest. What is your favorite ghost story or haunted lore? Honestly, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, The Headless Horseman, that is just such a classic. I feel like it just really puts me in the mood for Halloween. I love the Disney version of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the cartoon, and it just feels spooky and eerie, and it's just a classic that has lasted for so incredibly long, and it's one of my favorites. Do you plan on Halloween decor hunting this year? If so, what item or items do you hope to find? Yes, I do plan on doing some Halloween decor hunting, but I will definitely not do it as heavy and hard as I did in the previous years. I don't really need anything. And if I'm thinking off the top of my head, something that I would like to find is maybe some more vintage, like true vintage Halloween pieces, like at the thrift shop or antique malls and antique stores. I think there's just something so fun and amazing about those pieces because typically they're one of a kind or they're kind of hard to find. And to me, whenever you go thrifting, it feels like a hunt. And so I really would like to add to my vintage Halloween collection this year. Love it or hate it? I don't hate it. I don't love it. I kind of fall somewhere in the middle. I love the way it looks. I think it's aesthetically beautiful and it's fun to decorate with. I'll eat a handful or two throughout the Halloween season. It's not my personal favorite, but like I said, I don't really love it or hate it. I kind of fall somewhere in the middle. Although my son absolutely loves it. It is his favorite candy, and so I will always have candy corn on hand during the Halloween season. Are you big into costumes and dressing up for Halloween? If so, what's your favorite costume of all time? I do like getting dressed up in costumes. I don't always do it every single year, but whenever I do dress up in costume, I think it's a lot of fun. I'm trying to talk my family into doing like a family Halloween costume theme where we all like dress up as characters from like a movie or something like that together, but no one's ever really on board, and I don't push it that much because my kids are little and I want them to dress up as what they want to be for Halloween and not so much follow a theme. But I think it will be fun one year to do that, maybe when they get a little older and we can kind of come up with the family idea together. But my favorite Halloween costume is actually the same kind of costume. When I was a kid, I dressed up as a flapper because that was whenever the year that the movie Chicago came out, and I think I was like in 2nd grade maybe, and my grandmother made me a flapper costume. And then a few years ago, my husband and I dressed up as a flapper again, and he was like a gangster mobster, and I absolutely love that dress, and I may end up re-wearing it. Flapper has always been like one of my favorite costumes, and I think really I love dressing in like period piece costumes, whether that's like a flapper, or I've been like a girl from the 50s before, like with the poodle skirt. I love dressing up like that. Experience that is on your spooky season bucket list this year. The pumpkin patch. It doesn't feel like fall to me unless I go to the pumpkin patch with my family and my kids. I just love the aesthetic of it. I love being there. I love the environment, and the pumpkin patch is just a family favorite. It's a tradition, and so we will definitely be doing that this year. What book, series, or movie screams Halloween to you? I have 2 that come to mind that I watch every single year. They're very nostalgic to me. I feel like a kid again whenever I watch them. I watched them when I was a kid, and they're just Halloween staples to me. So the movies would be Halloween Town, which I absolutely love. That one I feel is more nostalgic to me, as a child, and then Hocus Pocus because it's a classic and I loved it as a kid and I still love it to this day. So Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus are the ones that scream Halloween to me. Movie that I forgot about is It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. It's a classic. I love it. We love Linus and Charlie and the gang. And so those will be the three: Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus, and It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. The book that stands out in mind to me at the moment, there are Halloween books I've read in the past I really enjoy and love, but there isn't one that really jumps out at me at the moment. But I know that I have read many Halloween books and enjoyed them before. You typically spend your Halloween night. So typically what we do is we take our kids trick-or-treating early because there's always some sort of local event nearby where you can go trick-or-treating before Halloween. My kids have never been trick-or-treating on actual Halloween, which I don't know if that's blasphemous or what it is, but we always go early because we have a family tradition of staying home on Halloween. We order pizza, we eat candy and treats, and we watch as many Halloween movies as we can fit in. We play games, we do crafts, and we just have like a cozy night in on Halloween. Though, after we had a full day of Halloween shenanigans and party and just having a good time, once Halloween trick-or-treating was over and everybody was kind of tucked in for the night in our city, we went out and looked at Halloween decorations out in everybody's yards because everybody had them up. It was almost like going and looking at Christmas lights, but the Halloween version, and that was really fun. So if I do get out on Halloween, it would be to do something just low-key and comfortable and fun like that. The question is, what does Halloween mean to you? I feel like whenever I think about this question, I have so many feelings that pop up. To me, Halloween is something that is nostalgic. It heals my inner child. It is something that I think is so fun, and it brings people together in a fun way. I have enjoyed being a part of the spooky community over the last few years because the spooky community truly is so sweet and so supportive. And I just love the camaraderie that Halloween brings to those who love it. And Halloween to me is just the ultimate magic, in my opinion. Said, if you are a fellow YouTuber, I'm officially tagging you. You're it, and it's your turn to make this video at your leisure whenever you want to. I think it would be really fun to connect over these questions that Lauren created over at Happy Haunts Library. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, that's totally fine. Go ahead and feel free to answer as many or as few as you would like down in the comments below, and let's just chat about Halloween. So thank you, Happy Haunts Library, for tagging me in this video. Please go and check out her channel as well. Her video of this will be linked down in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe on your way out. And as always, I hope you have a magical day. And happy halfway to Halloween.